Today we start off on a grim, rainy, cloudy day. So, joining me, my brother's with us. Say what's up.
What's up?
I told him he needs to start a channel. Anyway, it's your boy Jay Dredd. Join us, won't you? We're going in, Sam. We're going in. You know, a small buggy's the best to use if you're just, doing like we're doing, picking up a few good items. The small buggy. We have procured the bones, Found the wheat. Finally, some diabetic stuff in stock. Unfortunately, we've struck at a bad time. Out of chicken patties. What's your favorite kind of French fry? For me, I like the curly fries the best.
Yeah.
But I don't think they make curly fries in a sweet potato fry.
No.
I mean, I could be wrong, but
I don't think so.
we're about to look and find out. Yep. That's Noah's Arcade's owner. Well, it used to be. Anyway, back to the soda aisle, as we have forgotten an item. I think we've about achieved the maximum item limit for this little buggy. It is real prebiotic cola. For our free one, we're going to try this new Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Please don't be a letdown. All right, procurement of groceries. We still got to stop at another store, but we have got to check out with this tiny buggy full of stuff.
Our tiny buggy.
Yeah.
Noah's Arcade.
Yeah. As he slews away. Noah Vanderhoff, ladies and gentlemen, from Wayne's World. Iceberg did it. I smell ice. There's the Blockbuster. We're gonna go up Moore Street here in Ashland, Kentucky. Have a look around. Taking the scenic route to the good old Foodland. Got the Timeco street sweeper going through. Cleaning it up. Got a cool little Filmisk area here.
Damn, Bill.
The place is Food Fair to my correction. My old pharmacy's here. We've made it here to Food Fair. I kept calling it Foodland. This be the best chicken patty that they make. If Encore ever stops, we're done. All right. Chicken patty procurement. We're heading home. Also, I was going to stop by the hobo shoestring thing today, but I'll save that for the whole entire vlog, so I need to go to a couple locations. And I'll be that way around the 5th of next month. Oh yeah, a little bonus footage for you. If you like Appalachian cruising, you like cruising out the back roads, oh yeah, you're going to love this. We got a little beehive of activity there. That guy probably helped design this. These people got their pups, their doggies with them. I waved at him. I didn't know if I was gonna have to pull over and help separate some dogs. Looks like somebody's or a stray has come up to their labradoodles and was he wasn't messing around. You know, the past few times I've went up this way, it has been too dark for me to show you some of these gorgeous houses up here in Bellefonte. Yo Pinco. That's where a lot of your glass came from, especially in the 80s and 90s. This is a tricky place to get out of. Dang it, I've just missed the sign. City of Bellefonte. And here we go. Nice house overload. These people right here usually go all out with the inflatables every season. Guess Valentine's Day didn't get one. A lot of very Filmisk house here. I assume this is where most of our doctors and lawyers and heck, even celebrities probably live here. There's a golf club across the street, so it's idealistic for that kind of living. But check it out. Another thing is, I'm also trying to get this region used to and accepting vlogging. A lot of nice houses here. I've been in some of these, like I really like that one there, even though it's only one story, but it's very, very cool, very modern. This one right here looks like something out of Walt Disney. Definitely a doctor's pad here. And then here's one I've been in. Used to be a owner of McDonald's. Lived in that house. Also like this one. There's some back here in Stony Brook Drive. But this house up here keeps Michael Myers out on the porch all the time. You can see him up there in all of his glory. Michael Myers. In the summertime, they put a Hawaiian shirt on him, which I think's funny. Referencing that Michael Myers, they usually put a Hawaiian shirt on him in the summertime and pretty much keep him his ghoulish self, you know, every other day. Don't know if you can see over there in the distance, but you can see a clock that's very celebrationist, Walt Disneyist. If you've ever been to this region of Kentucky, you'll notice we have these horses representing the Kentucky Derby, of course. This Kia's in front of it. Also, that bank structure would make good in a horror film. It would look like a vampire's lair, you know, if dressed right and at nighttime. I think I'm gonna check it out at nighttime. There's the horse. Don't want to get a copyright strike, but yeah, that was the horse I was talking about. There's also a pretty much abandoned hospital over there. But they vlog that too. I mean, they use it for certain little things. There's like, you know, mental health little department they use, but it's like down off, and they probably use certain little pieces of it for things, but it is not an emergency room. Dang sure anymore. Heck, could you imagine being up there, living up there or back there? Now, there's usually people always running and walking out here, and this has been a nice day. Like I said, I'm hoping for an early spring. Summer would be nice, especially after the ruthless winter we've just went through here. We are now entering the town of Flatwood. You know, if we'd have come in from the other way, there would have been a sign. Fun fact, this is the home of Billy Ray Cyrus, and his old house still stands. I'm gonna go vlog that eventually too. We've got a lot of great content coming up for you guys. So now would be a good time for you to subscribe to the channel, like, share, take it a step further, ring that notification bell so you stay in all the future episode loop. Let's get back to it. So for those of you who have never seen Flatwoods, the hometown of Billy Ray Cyrus, yes, Mr. Achy Breaky Heart himself, right here it is. Imagine playing the bars, squeaking by the law every night, just trying to get home every night. And, you know, Billy Ray Cyrus was, you know, going through a lot of, he was going through divorce and all kinds of wildness. And all this took place. All that took place over that way. We'd have to turn on this street right here where you're seeing vehicles go right. Go up that way about a half a mile on your right before you go down the hill. Make a right, shebanga. I had to run an errand and do a store trip, so I figured I'd bring you along and give you a little bonus content. Sorry for my dirty fingers, guys. Sometimes I work on vehicles. And I sculpt, I make masks, I make figures, I do all kinds of wild stuff. So yeah, working man hands sometimes, guys. Alright, that errand accomplished. On to the next. The almighty Kroger's. Although we're going to a different one, but they're all, you know, pretty much the same. So yeah, here it is with all the ice and snow cover taken off of it. This is on the way back. There's the horse. There's the iron horse. It's painted Kentucky blue and white. Alright, make my return to Kroger's. Pretty sure I was here once already. Although this one has the nicer buggies, the newer ones. Son of a bitch, it just cut me. Might have just got a... I just got a wound from my shopping cart. Alright, so let's take this one because that one cut my damn fingers all to hell. Have to keep an eye on that. This is the one I like right here. Got to have the coffee. Here's the ones I like. Can't go wrong with that one's a little damaged. Can't go wrong with the McCafe. Piping hot caffeinated beverages. You gotta find the creamer. Got to have the creamer. We'll go with the store brand. Yeah, it's a little cheaper. Still delicious. Heading to checkout now. Alright, we're out of here. There's an accident back there, so I'm not going to be able to take the Highway 23 back. So instead, I'm going to go back through Bellefonte. Got some construction going on over here. I wonder what's going to go in. Another doctor's office, probably? Who knows, right? Yeah, here's a better shot of the steel horse at the back. Lady, you're going to be sick. And that's going to do it for this one. Kindly subscribe if you're new here. Take it a step further, ring that notification bell. Keeps you in all the loops of all the future adventures, and all the zaniness I go on. It is your boy Dread for J Dread House Productions. Peace. We'll see you on the next one.